What's good, blah? Anyways, yeah, man, you already see by the title. This is how to get closer to God, become more spiritual, and reach a new level of enlightenment. To be honest, I'm not going to sit here and speak like I'm all super spiritual, super Mr. Christian dude, whatever you want to call it. Because to be honest, I still do a lot of sinful things every single day, but everybody does at the end of the day. But I'm still being worked on myself, obviously, and I'm still developing as a human being. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm only 19 years old, dog. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I don't know, but there is a lot of stuff that I do know. And this is just coming from my personal experience. And yeah, so here we go. So for me personally, honestly, number one, I would just say prayer, you know, because like I felt like when I try to pray to and talk to God more, then like as weird as it sounds, I feel like he answers me a lot more like the more I try to like talk to him versus just like trying to do a bunch of stuff for him like in the church or be nice to people and just like follow his commandments. I know that sounds crazy, but it's like I feel like when I used to be a Christian and stuff like that and I took it like more religiously, if you get what I'm trying to say, then like God, I feel like to God in his eyes that wasn't really authentic to me. Because I feel like now that I'm in a different place in my life, like, and I'm really trying to like understand life and just seek him, like I feel like he's respecting that more because I'm being authentic to myself. I'm being real. I'm not just trying to do a bunch of stuff just because my mom is like in the church and you know what I'm saying, my whole family's been in the church and just because I grew up as a Christian. That was the old me. But the me now is actually seeking after him for myself. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like God respects that, you know? Because I feel like if you're doing something, it's just like, let's just say like to put it into a human perspective. So let's just say you're trying to get closer to your dad, right? Think about it logically. If your dad knows that you're just trying to get close to him just so that you can get something out of him, instead of just trying to get to know him and what the family dynamic is, do you really think he's gonna like be motivated to like give you stuff? That's just a harsh reality that I had to learn. That honestly, the majority of the reason why I even was a Christian was just because like I was kind of treating God like he was a genie. But that's just not how it works. You know what I mean? Because it says in the Bible that we're created in his image. So that basically means that like we're very similar to God. You know? So it's like, if you put it into that perspective, then you can understand like the love aspect and the relationship aspect of God that he just wants, you know? The second point I would say is just, honestly, just to remove all distractions out of your life. I already talked about this in the last video, but to be honest, like if you're doing a bunch of like, if you're not trying to like progress in life, like God is not gonna like, he's not gonna respect that. Like he's not gonna like try to talk to you. And that's just like the harsh reality. If you're putting more of your focus on other things, then he's just gonna kind of like back off because he's not ever gonna try to force himself onto you. And that's just what I learned. Because a lot of times, like, including myself, like, I would just want to be like, oh, you know what, like, well, da-da-da-da, F God, you know what I mean? Like, you can, like, if he wants to have a relationship with me, if he wants to save me or whatever, like, he can come get me. But that's not how it works. He gave us all free will. And that's why the world is as messed up as it is because he gave us free will and people took advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is, you know? And I realized that, like, you know, when I was smoking weed and like I was just like, you know what I mean, just doing a bunch of dumb shit, like that wasn't helping anything. Like I'd always wonder, why can I hear from God? Oh, it's probably because I'm doped up all the fucking time. You know what I mean? Like you can't expect to, because a lot of the times like people with God, like they try to understand him without even trying to understand him. So that doesn't make any sense. It's just like you're getting mad like when you're getting a C in your math class when it's like you're barely even putting in any work. You know what I'm saying? You're barely even studying. You're barely even taking notes in class. Like, bro, like you should be happy that you even got a C, bro. But I don't know. And then the third point I just want to talk about is just I say just following him. You know what I mean? Because in the Bible, like it talks about like you have to take up your cross and follow him. So it's just whatever you're willing to do to give up in terms of going to Christ, like he's gonna honor that. You know what I mean? And to be honest, like I gave up a lot that I'm not gonna mention on this video, but I gave up a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Intentionally and just through life. You know what I mean? Just life hitting me and just me understanding stuff. So I was just like, I'll let stuff go. You know what I mean? But it's all about improvement. It's all about improvement. Because the thing about God is like you don't have to be perfect. You just have to want to improve. That's just what it is. You just got to have that hunger inside of you to be a better version of yourself every single day. And to be the best version of who you were created to be. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something from it. I hope that my message can get across to you and help you out some. Ooh, you heard that crack. Anyways, peace.